This is my review of the intelligent battery charger. So you'll notice here it's rated at 1.75 amps, so it's certainly on the low side compared to some other chargers, but it also is relatively inexpensive, so you'd probably expect that. It will do 6 volt, 12 volts charging, and it can do repairs, and it's pretty light and compact. So starting off in the box, we have the manual. We have two accessories. We've got these clamps, and it's nice that the plastic fully covers the metal, so you don't have any risk of accidentally touching both ends. On this end, it has the standard connector, and it also comes with this adapter, again with a standard connector, and neither of them have a built-in fuse on the adapters themselves. And somewhat strangely, these little hoops are so tiny that neither of them will actually come close to really fitting on the leads to my marine battery box. So I find that kind of odd. The unit itself is about the size of maybe a large wall adapter. It's overall pretty compact, and one neat feature about it is, as you can see, it's not plugged in, but as soon as I have it hooked up to the battery, you get this really nice digital display. So it gives you some indication here as to how much charge is on the battery already, gives you the volt reading, and it automatically detects that this is, a 12 volt battery. There's a single button here on the bottom, and that lets you go through the various modes. So you can do a standard charge, and you can also tell it to do trickle. And I find this is actually really nice, because if you want to store your battery for the off season, assuming it has a little bit of charge already, you can just set it to trickle and plug this in, and you don't have to worry about maintaining a charge through the winter. I've seen other battery chargers that don't give you this option. They'll start you trying to charge it, and then at some time later it will go into trickle mode, but you can't actually control it. But in the reverse, this won't automatically go into trickle mode if you've put it into the standard charging mode. So you'd have to come back, notice that it's full, and if you want to put it in trickle mode, you'd have to switch the setting. And then the third one is repair. You can put it into repair mode if you like. Actually, according to the instructions, I think I stand to be corrected. So it's saying if you put it in trickle mode, it will go into intelligent charging mode automatically if the battery is less than 12 volts, and then it'll automatically go into trickle mode later on. And here you can see some details about the repair function. You can run this after you've had your battery for a little while, so maybe once every 1 to 6 months you can run that. This also offers you 7-stage charging. I've seen some batteries in this price range which only offer about 4. So it's nice to see that it has lots of different options here. So you can kind of see them on the screen. So from desulfurization all the way to the 6, which is compensation charging, and lastly the floating charge. So that would I think be the final stage. So I've just plugged this into the adapter, and I'm charging my marine battery here. So you can kind of see it in action. You get a really nice animation on the side here to show that it's filling up the battery. And I presume that this will sort of fill up as it goes. And then this gauge here, it switches between the voltage and the amps. So this does a max of 1.75 amps. Well, right here it's saying 1.76. But so it's reasonably low amps overall. So like I have another battery charger that's 20 amps, so in comparison it's going to charge much faster. So I've got a group 27 battery. So this probably isn't going to be the best device in order to recharge it, because it's going to take a really long time. But it's still pretty useful because I can use it for like trickle charging in the off season, or if I have several batteries and I don't, not too worried about it taking a long time to charge, I can still use this one. I left my battery charging overnight, and you can see that it's now indicated as full, and it automatically turned off once it was done. So now if you wanted to, you can switch it into the trickle charging mode, and you can just keep the battery topped up for storage. And here's a quick look of what it looks like when it's in the recovery mode. So overall, I think it's a pretty nice device. You can use it for charging, trickle charging, battery recovery. You can also use it just as a battery tester, because you can just plug in the positive and negative, and it doesn't even need to be plugged into a power bar, and it will give you the current status of the battery, which is also great. And the display, it's very bright and clear, easy to read, so that's also a big plus. Additionally, the unit is very compact. You can pretty much store it anywhere. The only thing I didn't like about it was I thought these leads could be a little bit bigger, so it'll fit on my standard battery. I mean, that seems like a very odd admission, but you can plug in any other accessories if you like, because it just uses the standard connector. But overall, I'd say I'm pretty happy with the device.
This is the NEXPEAK NC175 Intelligent Battery Charger and Maintainer. It is a very good and solid charger. There are 3 modes: standard, repair, and trickle mode. All the functions are fully described on the Amazon product page. The standard mode is used if your battery has a low voltage, and in this mode, it will bring it up to the voltage around 14. When completed, it will automatically turn off. I use this unit in the trickle mode. When I store my car for the winter, I connect the NC 175 to the battery, and it maintains the battery for the entire time the car is not used. The charger will slowly increase the battery voltage to 14, then automatically turn off. When the battery drops below 12 volts, it will automatically turn on and again slowly charge the battery up to 14 volts.
Okay, start it. Okay, just started.
This is all it does. Won't charge, nothing.